So I just watched my first Markiplier video, man, and dog, that shit showed me so much. A lot of info about progressing and not comparing myself to anybody else, you know. Because comparison is the thief of joy, as you know. And, you know, if you're trying to improve on yourself, you gotta watch only yourself. Because if you look at other people, that shit gonna weigh down on you, man. I was gonna feel like, you're never doing enough. You're not good enough. You know? It's like, dog, you don't even know. You just overthinking for nothing. So we're here now today, making this video, me explaining, you know, how shit's going, you know, talking about the real Max, because nobody really know me like that. I've been doing streaming for about 4 years now, 5 years, and that's GTA content, because I do mainly GTA shit, you know. I do it mainly for my subs, honestly. But yeah, I've been looking at myself lately like, you know, I wanna advance and try new stuff. A couple times I catch myself like, you know, I'm not really sure about this. I'm not sure about that. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of that. But the way all the world's going right now, I really don't see nothing to be afraid of, man. As man, everybody got their heads up their asses. If you're not looking on phone, you just everything's just fucked. Everything's fucked. You know, got brain rot running wild, shorts. Not saying nothing bad with short form content, but you know, you watch that, it's like, this is a crazy dopamine hit, dog. This shit got me cranked up right now, you know. But yeah, it's a lot of garbage. It's a lot of garbage. I'm trying to avoid, you know what I'm saying? With fucking artificial half-ass intelligence running wild, everybody depending on AI. Kids can't even fucking do basic maths. It's crazy right now. You know? Missiles launching. Fuck me, boy. Games being garbage. Fucking Christ, man. I don't know if y'all noticed, but that's about from 2020, games just been on a decline, dog. Like, it's been so trash. Everything's been garbage. Call of Duty, GTA DLCs, all this extra shit I never even played before. You know? And he's like, you compare old games to new games, is like, how are these people evolving backwards, man? And I really do love gaming content, but sometimes I think it's time for me to, you know, move on. Well, not say move on, because, you know, I'm still do my thing, but advance in my content making, man. A couple times I'm thinking about skits, and I really much for vlogging. I ain't got shit to show, but skits for sure. You know, I've been thinking about that for some time, man. And growing up watching man like KSI, you know, as my G. You know, favorite YouTuber of all time. And favorite gaming YouTuber of all time, Vanos Gaming. I grew up watching these dudes, you know, big inspiration in my life. And, you know, I try to aspire to be like them, you know. But seeing how I'm afraid to take certain steps in certain paths, well, I say, was afraid, because right now, man, you know, I'm down for whatever. But, yeah, being self-conscious and, you know, I won't say being afraid of judgment, but, you know, I don't give a fuck about that. But the way I grew up, you know, as an introvert, just never open up myself to a bunch of things, you know. I just stay low key, stay to myself. So not really much of a expressive kind of person, you know. Unless it's with like my peers, then I express myself fully, but yeah. No, when you grow up, you grow out of certain things, grow out of certain patterns, you know. This year is me just focusing on bettering my life, you know, doing better than I ever been before, reaching bigger milestones, all this positive, good stuff, man. Like the goal I set for myself was 100K before December. You know, it's crazy, but it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. So trying to get to 100K subs and followers and the TikToks. So I'm just hoping, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I gotta get a switch in content, something to make people happy, something people's gonna enjoy, you know what I'm saying? Something I'm gonna enjoy. There's a couple times I just do streams just for my subs, you know? Not saying I don't enjoy it, but most times it's just like it's just a fucking drag. It's just a drag, man. It stressed me out, drives me crazy. I'm like, dog, the fuck I'm doing in my life, you know? So yeah, I reached to a point where I was like, dog, I think it's time for me to move on. But as I said, not move on, just advance, you know, level up on my content and show my skills. Because not because you did one thing doesn't mean, you know, you just do that forever. You know what I'm saying? You can't just stick to one thing and be like, yeah, this is what I do. You know, that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break out of that cage, man. Show your ass a little, you know? You gotta show the ass, bro. So right now I'm here showing my ass. You know what I'm saying? Just, yeah, me being me. See the real MadMaxHyper, because I never made no videos like this in my life. I'm gonna keep it a $125, 215%. I never made nothing like this, yo. Nothing like this. As I said, growing up as an introvert, and I never take pictures, never fucking socialize like that, you know? It's like, yeah, just me doing me, dog. But yeah, it's me now. Shout out to Hyper Gang. Love y'all forever and ever, man. Been super supportive for time now. You know, people come and go, but it is what it is, you know? Yeah, but yeah, my goal really is to make entertaining, funny, mostly funny stuff, you know? Maybe videos, skits, along those lines. Yeah, I got passion for cars, you know, bikes, trucks sometimes. Anything with an engine, really, you know what I'm saying? Just good vibes, good energy, and humor. Fun, dark, makes white, I don't give a fuck. Humor, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about that. All about positivity, health, strength, and awareness, you know what I'm saying? But don't take my awareness for being on the wrong awareness. I'm just saying, like, it's good to be knowledge about a lot of things, like how the world is going right now. Everything's going to shit, dog. You know, and it's all just a scheme. So I'ma do me. You know, I want to be somebody else. I want to be somebody at the end of the day. Somebody to look up to. Somebody to be like, yeah, I know this guy, you know? I know this guy. Somebody to influence in a proper way the next upcoming generation, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. But I just want to be somebody, but that's it. Just want to be known for what I do, what I'm happy about, what other people's happy about. You know, making videos I enjoy, other people enjoy, the whole world enjoy. Real stuff, man. Real stuff. And I try to educate myself as much as I can. You know, I try. But yeah. Fuck, it's a long video, man. Yeah, it's me though. MadMaxHyper. Just saying, you know, I'm just saying shit, dog. I don't fucking know. I ain't got no crazy message behind this besides me just saying I want to improve myself as much as I can, push myself as much as I can this year, 2026. Going forwards, God's willing, Jesus' blood all over me and my people, subscribers and followers, all of my them included. Everybody say blessed. So, yeah, I'm gonna catch you boys in a jiffy. It's been real, MadMaxHyper. Catch y'all on the next one, alright? Take care.